Good afternoon, everybody. It is time to be looking at some Dragon Ball manga. I am your host, MasakoX, and joining me, as always, is my trusty sidekick, Havarok.
Hello, I'm melting.
Oh,
It's too hot in Poland.
oh no, yeah. Hav was explaining to me off camera that the temperatures right now are in the high 80s in Poland, and yeah, no, it's not a good look. It's I can relate because it was really hot the last week, and it's probably going to be even hotter later on this week. Luckily, we had some rain, and it was so bad that Upper and I were completely drenched on our morning walk. It was crazy. It was like not even relaxing, satisfying rain. It was, oh my god, I can see better without my glasses sort of rain. It's crazy. Like, it's not even the nice kind of rain. But anyway.
My poor Daxitala is black, so like she attracts sun rays like a magnet. So she needs rest in the shadow every few steps because she has her ears already.
Yeah, well, either way, we all hope that our animals are all right, and it's good to see everyone in the chat. It's been a while since we've actually done a live stream on this channel.
Yeah.
I can see the likes of Yvang Fleetway. I can see some regulars. I see Randall in there. I can see Conwick. I can see... Oh, there's a boy Raditz in there, and is he busy with a wave? Hope you're all doing okay. For those of you joining us, we are going to be looking at the manga Chapter 94, as it's about to come out in about approximately 13 minutes on either Manga Plus or Viz Media, whichever one comes first. So,
without too much hope, but at least it's always good to look at the work of our buddy Brandon.
Yeah, absolutely. And Daniel, don't worry, this is going to be archived so people can catch up with this stream later on. So don't worry about that. Where can you read the manga? You can either watch it on Viz Media's website, the Shonen Jump app, or via Shueisha's service Manga Plus, whichever one is available in your area. So, yes, okay.
It's for free.
It is indeed for free. Yes.
And you don't need to log in, so...
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to log in to read the last 3 chapters. But mind you, there's really not been that much going on, because they've essentially been rejigging all of the Dragon Ball superhero movie. And it's my personal conspiracy theory that it's mainly down to the fact that it didn't do that well in Japan, so therefore they have to make sure that everybody knows what the plot is. Even though the fact that thanks to all of the international ticket sales, Dragon Ball Superhero earned more than Broly. So that is not a failure. That is, I would call that a success. Or at least it's good enough. But whether or not we'll actually see a Dragon Ball movie made in that medium again, I don't really know. I'm not quite sure about that.
They may be stalling also. We know that they are working on like 2 projects. They kind of hinted at during interviews about the movie, but we don't know what is going to be.
No, exactly. We have no clue as to what it actually is going to be. And it's all very well and good that Sandland's getting a lot of love. It's getting an animation, it's getting a video game. But you feel like, Shueisha, what are you doing? I did actually reread Sandland the other few months ago, and it's just as good as I remember. It's such a good story. There are like some of the commanders for the enemy. That main commander guy, I can't remember his name right now, but he's cool. He's cool. Yeah. That general, he's neat. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing the movie.
Yeah, we should at least make a little cover for the movie. Maybe for a podcast or something.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But for those of you who are expecting it in 10 minutes, we are going to be looking and refreshing, spamming the chapter button, and we're going to be just looking at the manga. We're not going to be showing any panels because Shueisha is very hot on that. But whatever you can, just join us. I will include a link. So I'll actually include the link to the Manga Plus version because they're usually the quickest. So you can go and access this. I'll pin this message in the comments. So you can pin the message and you can go and read along with us as it comes out. So you can do it legitimately. And also, in the kindness of your own hearts, if you are able to, if you can lend down a cheeky super chat, if you can, it really does go a long way. It helps us be able to make more and more videos like this. And it really is a sign of appreciation about how we're grateful for you being here. So
It's
if you,
not a round table though. Just remember
yeah,
that.
no, it is in the round table. So we're not taking in what if requests at the moment, but this is just out of the kindness of your own hearts, or if you've got a question that you want prioritized. So,
Yeah.
right. So as far as I remember, chapter 93 was basically Operation Kidnap Pan. So it is essentially Piccolo coming up with a plan to go and get Gohan to actually go and do something.
Also Broly, like more Broly and
Yeah, more Broly, more Broly. Yeah, exactly. So Broly's extra stuff, even though it was a little bit blink and you'll miss it, was actually kind of interesting. And we got a couple of discussions along the way.
again, this is what stuff like novelizations and adaptations should do, like expand upon stuff, not
Yeah.
take away from the stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So the early chapters in this arc, it was just bad, including Krillin being bested by a car. That was not good.
The last one was okay.
Yeah, the last couple have been all right, and there have been some actual useful additions. Yeah, Phantom Girl, it's not coming out yet. It'll be coming out in 10 minutes. So it's
Maybe let's make a little timer on the.
Oh, okay. I don't know whether I can make a timer right this second, but it's going to be out in 9 minutes.
Yep.
And Daniel, I see you, Daniel Santiago Hurtado. Thank you very much, and very much appreciated. And yes, so I'm curious to see what they've added in this chapter. And you might be able to tell is that I'm not really that fussed about making an actual original review video because this is just a repeat of what we've actually seen. So
we already reviewed that. Like we like the movie, but like how many times you can review the same thing?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to review it. I mean, I'd just be summarizing what people already know. So I'd rather just not, go over it again. So I just kind of want to go through it blow by blow and then just see what's going on in real time and then just kind of get my general reaction as it goes. Yeah, Anarchy Haps, I still hope Beast Form is something from Chi-Chi's side of the family. Funny you should mention that. We do have a discussion cooking about potential new transformations.
Oh, yeah.
And there are some characters that will be taking more homages from the Beast. So don't worry about that. So looking forward to that one. So
GT's scrapbook is working, tirelessly on this one, and it's going to be amazing.
Good old GT scrapbook. Yeah, they're so talented.
They're so talented.
But now we've had some more Broly. That's gonna be good. Lucy says, "Do you really think Toyotaro wants to do this adaptation, or is Shueisha making him do it?" Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're making him do it. I mean, I
think there are parts that he wanted to do, like the Broly parts. He definitely wanted to do the Broly parts.
I imagine probably that it's like a compromise of the two. Like maybe Shueisha said, "Look, we want you to do this," but then Toyotaro was like, "Well, okay, give me some more stuff to work with." So all of the stuff that was on the cutting room floor, things that had been adapted, could easily have been included. So there's that. There's definitely that. It does seem that there is more effort put into it than the Tournament of Power saga. That one was just, you could tell that Toyotaro didn't want to do that. So, yeah, it was just very much like, I don't want to do this. So please don't make me do this, Shueisha. I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do it.
And funny thing is that he can draw more Gohan, like he wants to draw more Gohan. So actually, like in this case, I think like knowing Toyotaro, I think he liked the movie. I think he's a fan of the movie. So in this case, like I think this wasn't the worst punishment. Which to me it's a great shame because I'd rather have like 2 to 4 more chapters of Goten and Trunks adventures.
Yeah, I feel like from what I can tell, there is like at least some more interaction from Goten and Trunks coming. So there is that at least, but it feels a little bit, I don't know. Blazer says, does it drop at the same time on the Shonen Jump app or is it later? It comes out at the same time, but Manga Plus is usually a bit quicker to the punch. Viz is like
seconds.
Yeah, it's within a couple of minutes, but don't worry. We'll find whichever one is actually going live, and then we'll go from there. By the way, folks, feel free to smash that like button just to get us more broadcast out there. That would be absolutely fantastic. Get us past 100 likes if you can. And the super chat thing is available if possible. So, okay. The manga is released already, or was it just me? Let's see. I'm checking Manga Plus. Nope, it's still not out yet. It's coming out in 5 minutes exactly. 5 minutes exactly. Alright, so Zakachi, love the channel. Thank you for making great videos. They really help after a bad day. Well, Zakachi, that's really kind of you. We really hope to do our best.
We can do.
Yeah, exactly. One is glad to be of service, indeed.
Yeah. And we are really like pushing ourselves. We are almost in August, like script-wise.
Yeah, no, we are really getting into it.
Yeah.
So we really feel like we've got some good grooves. I've written parts 5 of Jocha's Adventures and part 10 of Caulifla, so I've just written that today.
For Oreo and What If Cooler fans, like Act 3 will debut in September.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be out in September, and I hope to maybe wrap up the Jocha story this year, because I feel like making it linger is probably not ideal. Like, hopefully have the full story out before Christmas. And then, of course, we got to figure out what the December What If's going to be. So we're going to have to start thinking about that in September already. That's crazy.
I know what Crisis on Infinite Darts would want.
I'm guessing probably something to do with launch.
Yeah, like Z Fighter launch.
Oh,
I mean,
that's been going since 2020.
Yeah. I feel bad for the guy. I kind of want to do something with this, but again, like I don't want to make a, like a third, what if insert a female character became a Z fighter, which as fun as it is to empower women in Dragon Ball, it kind of becomes a gimmick.
Yeah, no, we don't want to repeat ourselves so many times. We may do it eventually, but
like it's something that we want to tackle, but like we'll see. We'll
see how things go. So but I'm sure we can come up with some more ideas. Yeah. So don't you worry about that, folks. Right, we've got ourselves a couple more minutes left to go, and we will then be able to take a look at the chapter, just see how things go down. Right.
We'll see if we hate it or we enjoy it. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think the best we can hope for is not minding it.
Yeah.
Really? I feel like
maybe a cool Easter egg or something.
Maybe some kind of cool Easter egg. But yeah, I'm looking. Viz is saying coming in an hour, but they're usually a little slow in that regard.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right. Fleetway says Carmine is Cell's human brother. There was actually a moment that I thought that Carmine was an android, and that he could have.
We thought that he's going to be
Thanks, Duty Potato. Sorry, go on.
It's such a shame that like they, that they cut his personality in the manga. Also, technically, he has an off-screen death because like people just assume that he perished in that explosion. But I feel it would be fun if he survived.
Yeah, I think in the movie verse he probably will survive, or maybe, who knows? Maybe in the manga we might see more of that.
Yeah,
we could maybe see more of that. It could be expanded upon. Because as you say, Hab, we did not see Carmine bite the dust. So he might still be around trying to avenge Magenta.
It would be funny if he became a minion of Frieza or somebody. Like, it would be funny if he became like an assistant to it.
Yeah, and due to the fact that the eccentricity of the Ginyu Force, Frieza wouldn't even mind Carmine presence and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think he would mind that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gone 4 o'clock where I am. Now I'm just spamming the refresh button. Oh, wait. It's out. All right. Okay. I shall link you all. Let's go. So I'm going to replace the pin message. There you go. So you want to go there. So, chapter 94 goes, "Get your head in the game, Son Gohan!" So, I love the fact that it's just such an overt chapter name. That's crazy. Just get your head in the game, Son Gohan. And I'm sorry I'm late, honey. And then this is basically, oh, it's sad Pan. Another thing we saw from the trailer. It's oh, don't make Pan sad. That's not what we want to do. We don't want to see Pan sad. Oh, that's just mean. Gohan, why you gotta be like that? Okay, so I can see Janet again, and then basically, is that here Son Gohan's kid? Yes. An aircraft. I still find it funny that they just parked the aircraft in the street. That was just funny. Nobody noticed. I'm surprised no one noticed this at all. That's just really funny. So, no mom is like, let's get this over with. Snatching the kid could be a piece of cake. And just like Pan comes up and is completely suspicious. And then just Pan punches him in the gut. It's great.
Awesome.
I mean, again, this is stuff that we've already seen. But it's still funny to go and go and look back on. It's something, it's something fun. So, just like Piccolo's reaction is just like, whoops, uh-oh. And I was just like not expecting that. And just like Pan's reaction, I don't know him, he's a stranger. And then, she can sense Piccolo. And, everything's fine. And this is when I think Janet and Piccolo first actually lock eyes on each other. So, this poor man must be a friend of yours, Piccolo? Yeah, sorry for the disturbance. This is a training exercise. Elevate the granddaughter of the absurdly worthy Hercule. Oh, is that all? Wonderful to hear. Hey, you doing anything tonight? If only. If only.
Do you want to meditate with me?
Yeah. Totally not napping. It's like...
I can show you my special beam cannon.
Channeling the classic Scott McNeil.
Yeah.
Right, so basically, you get the cop saying, "Excuse me, mate, you can't park there, sir. You can't park there, sir. Can't do that, sir." And basically, and then of course, it's Hercule's grandkid, so it doesn't really matter. They can do whatever they want. So, Piccolo definitely making the most out of the connections to Hercule there. So,
Also, Clean Man 2 banner.
oh, is there a Clean Man too?
Clean God.
Oh, Clean God. Oh, yeah. On the next page. All right, cool. And safe travels. Who ships that? The Red Ribbon Army's a bunch of bad guys. So basically, Piccolo's got Pan, and they're just going to pretend that she's been kidnapped. And they break the Clean God poster. Oh dear. Oh, that's no good. Oops. That's not a good look. And Janet's just like, Janet's afro is much bigger in this than I remember in the movie. But either way. And Pan, I just like Pan and Piccolo's relationship. It's just like, you suck at flying this thing. Yeah, it's not exactly my forte. I mean, I can fly myself, but I don't like flying other things. So basically,
I'm pretty sure Kami or Nail didn't have flight license, so
Yeah. And so basically, Piccolo explains the plan. Then Pan's full up to date, and saying these are bad guys. And you say you got to pretend to be scared. And then basically he says, Daddy's been so busy though. I don't know if he'll come for me. I don't blame Pan for actually being this, depressed. Bob at Rob actually makes a good point. Piccolo has a driver's license, not a flying license.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Daddy's been so busy. Of course he will, because if he doesn't, I'll beat with him within an inch of his life.
I also love the Gohan sneezing. I don't know if you guys have it here, but we have that superstition that if you're if you need to scratch your nose, then that means that someone is talking about you or telling rumors about you.
Yeah, exactly, and that goes in with Japanese culture as well. That if you sneeze, it's sneezing that somebody's talking badly about you.
Yeah. So we got that one too.
I like the localization. Brandon's done a good job here because Pan's like all chained up. Let me go! I'm so scared. She's just like, oh no, I'm so scared. Like spelt like SCAWWED. Oh, that's funny. I'm so scared. Please, Mr. Piccolo. Ooh. So basically, no, she's not actually chained to the, cuffed to the pipe. So she's pretending. So they're just saying, oh, pretend nothing happened. Piccolo crashes into the entry, which is funny. And they take pictures. And Pan's, I remember this thing from the movie. Pan's like really like hamming it up. So she's like, she gets exactly what to do. So everything's fine. And hey, Carmine actually has some dialogue. And, I'll go show that to Son Gohan and escort him here. And then she tries to get the Oreos. No cookies for you. You're not here for fun. And then he gets to eat the cookies. And hey, number 94, which is the chapter. Actually, you know what? I like the fact that this is chapter 94. And then Piccolo's got the 94. But, that was inevitably bound to happen. But oh well. You go join that part of the mission too. So Piccolo's then got to go off. And then, she's sticking out her tongue. And then we get to see, Gohan's there. Then they put a gun to him, which is pretty much the same. Look, I'm a little busy. And he just flicks the gun away. I think that happened in the movie as well. And, he shows him the recording. And then, of course, you just get him stomping on the thing. He goes, rah, goes Super Saiyan, bang, bang, bang. What'd you do to my Pan? That's the same as well. Nobody touched your hair on her head yet. So would you mind coming with us? Lead the way and make it fast, and you're in big trouble if anything's happened to Pan. So pretty much the same there. And we cut to the building there. We see the Gammas. They're there. And they're waiting for for Gohan to arrive. He does arrive. He does splash down. Unfortunately, though, with the medium of manga, it's not quite as impactful. But Toyotaro's artwork is good. It is definitely decent. So, Daddy's here. Then he transforms, goes into the fight, and immediately goes in. And, which is really interesting, Gamma 2 puts him in the way. Gamma 1 then. Cheap shot. And then I think Gamma 1's a little bit more interesting to, he's a bit more go get him to actually go for Gohan. I don't think he was that, saying Son Gohan is mine in the movie.
Yeah.
So I think he's just a little bit more motivated to actually fight Gohan.
Yeah.
So basically, build up to the fight. Then the fight begins. Boom, 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 boom. Gamma 1's down, but then he comes back in again. Again, all the artwork does look pretty neat. And Gamma 1 does have the advantage here, and he is very much struggling. But then again, Gohan hasn't gone Super Saiyan yet. So there's that. So Pan's surprised that her father actually came to get her. And then it's just like, we hope to trust his instincts. And then they do change the locale. I don't remember Gohan being in the underground part.
Yeah.
Was he in the underground part?
I don't remember that part, but and they slightly expanded the dialogue, I think.
Yeah, so they've actually Gamma 1 and Gohan, they actually talk a little more. So there's that, and then boom, boom, boom. Let me guess, you're awfully silly. Yeah, that adds up. But why resort to dirty tactics? The kidnapping was not my idea. I'm only following orders in my quest for justice. So basically, he's kind of just explaining what's going on, and then Gohan starts to twig a little sooner. And Gohan comes out. He's now gone Super Saiyan. And they did add that thing about Hedo recognizing Super Saiyan, so he has seen it before. But, that's a change. That's a change at least. That connects to the Goten Trunks arc. Yeah. So, I mean, he's at least, he doesn't know what Super Saiyan is, but he knows the transformation.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the thing that we saw from the movies is that when you go Super Saiyan, you don't need glasses anymore.
Yep.
So then we see the Kamehameha, and then the pistol goes in, so we have a bit of a mini beam struggle in a way.
Yeah.
And it does reflect somewhat. Then fight carries on. There's these guys fight. They methodically learn their opponents. Yep. That's enough. I've got the gist, so there's that. Is that the full extent of your power? Come again. If so, you stand no hope of winning. And then there's more of the fighting. Toyotaro does add a little bit more choreography in there. I'll give him that.
Yep.
And there's a bit more support there.
I think more reactions from Gamma too, as well. On,
Yeah.
Like him disagreeing on
Yeah.
treatment of Pan, even though, you know.
Yeah. No, there's a little bit more interaction about what's going on. KG Beppis goes, can confirm. Who needs his prescription when you can go Super Saiyan? Right? Yeah, right?
I wish.
Yeah, I wish that worked. So, listen, Pan, I need you to shout like you're in pain. So basically just expanding upon what happened earlier. So then, you know, Pan's going, eek, it hurt. Even though literally Piccolo's doing nothing. And this is the thing that I'm really, really intrigued about. Is that Pan could sense that that's Piccolo's key. But why couldn't Gohan? That's a plot hole. I think I've realized that. Sure, Pan, who's 3, can recognize Piccolo's key, but Gohan can't.
I would say that he may be unfocused right now. Like you know, like I'm trying to find an excuse, but
I mean, he should be focused right now. He's trying to rescue his daughter. I mean, that he should be definitely focused for that.
I mean, that's what, like, now he's focused after his ultimate, you know. But before that, like, I think that's the point, that he's all over the place.
Maybe. So.
And that's the moment when he gets focused. Like, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. So okay, so then we see that, and then we see the Pan, and then he powers up, and again, it doesn't look quite as cool as in the movie. This is where the CGI actually really works, the transformations. So yeah, but then Gamma 2 does actually say hands off the kid, as in, like, you know, just like, yeah, you're not supposed to really do that. And then he goes, boom, Ultimate Gohan at the end. So that's chapter 494.
Again, kind of redundant, nothing really that new.
Yeah, nothing really all that new. A couple of things, I would say it's not as interesting as 93.
But it's also nowhere as bad as the first chapter of this arc, so...
No, exactly. It's like chapter 91, that was awful. That was just like... I mean, I suppose now we're kind of desensitized to everything, but honestly, this is just like meh, in a way. It's fine, I guess, but ultimately it's just...
I mean, if you haven't watched the movie, I guess it's okay, but like the movie is a better experience, and you don't need to wait a couple of months to get through it.
I think this could easily be a discussion, as in, should you watch the movie or read the manga? I mean,
I think after they are over with it, so we don't go ahead of ourselves, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. But I just feel like it's just, it's not all that great. I mean, it's fine. There are a couple of cool things. I like the fact that, you know, they have that general idea about what's going on, and that yeah, Hedo is now connected to what they did with Goten and Trunks. So there's that. Fine. That's cool. But that's it, really. Maybe a couple of small changes.
The weird thing to me is that should be released as a complete package, like maybe a month or alongside the movie, you know. But the funny thing is that, you know, like the Toyotaro didn't have to see the movie early, which is kind of baffling.
Well, what could have been a really cool idea was just like just having, you know, instead of releasing the graphic novel or basically just using screenshots of the actual movie, have this. Just have the manga adaptation come out 2 months, like with the DVD or the Blu-ray. Yeah, you could have had that, but no, we didn't get that. So that's just a crying
I guess
shame.
we are getting Orange Piccolo in the next one, and in 95, and Gohan Beast in 96.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna get, because we've got Ultimate now. It's gonna be Orange Piccolo in 95, then Gohan Beast in 96, and then the conclusion for 97. So June for 94, July 95, August 96, September 97. So
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be seeing a brand new story until October.
On the other hand, like Japan really likes October releases for stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense because it's the autumn releases. That's
Yeah.
definitely true. But I do think that I don't know. There's something not quite right here, and
Yeah.
I definitely this is not really gripping me. I'm only really tuning in for the fact that, oh, cool, there's a couple of extra things. I mean, this wouldn't have made a full video for a full review, quite frankly. This is just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Lucid Games
That's
says,
the biggest, that's the biggest thing with us and discussions now. Like we are scrapping the bottom of the barrel. And
we
you know,
really
like,
are.
Yeah, they are creators who thrive and still can do, like really good and informative videos, like Mark, like Geekdom, like they can do that. But like everyone has their own thing, and like we are like we create like our discussions are very reactionary.
Yeah, I mean,
And we need stuff to get going. Sometimes we get like an idea that's kind of universal, but like like lack of new stuff.
I mean, this is kind of like why I do my F1 channel, because there's always stuff going on there. This like it's one of the biggest motorsports in the world, and I'm like, I love that sport, and I talk about it, and there's so much to talk about. I'm like, I want that for Dragon Ball. I miss the weekly episodes. I miss getting up at 2 a.m. to watch the live stream. I mean, I probably might not do that this time around, because who knows, by the time Super comes around, I might be a dad. So I might be able to not do that. So, either way. Mr. Bushido comes up with a super chat. Thank you very much, pal. Going, do you think there will be a human transformation? Well, if you check out our Builder Form episodes, we definitely give the humans some transformations, and we will be doing so coming soon.
But hopefully, like I don't know, they were kind of like, I think on the side they were teasing that they are willing to go past the end of Z. So to answer your questions, yes, I think so, and like I think that the easiest human to get the human transformation would be Oob.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thing, but Oob is getting a transformation.
I mean,
100%.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we were close with Krillin in episode 76 when he overcame his fears, and we all thought that was going to happen, but then nothing came about. Nothing happened at all. And there is an with Barbary in the Tournament of Power, that what if Krillin will do more. I won't say what, but he'll do more. So we'll definitely give a thing.
We are trying to give Krillin some more stuff. But like, yeah, Babidi Tournament of Power was such a big game of Sudoku, and I hope you still like it.
Yeah,
like, it's an extra long episode.
Every time we get to the Tournament of Power, Havra and I wince, because it's like, oh, what do we do? And then with Barbady, we were kind of tempted to just go, you know what, he didn't go. So we almost did that, but we thought, we can't cheap out of that. We can't cheap it out.
Yeah, because he has so many unique abilities, and we just wanted to give a payoff to all of the stuff that we have built on.
Lucid Games does bring up a good point about asking about maybe chapter 100 of Super. Would they do anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Maybe that might be the beginning of a brand new arc, like the proper Black Freezer arc. I mean, I think that's all that Dragon Ball Super needs to do. You know, who knows? Ooh, you know what? I feel like a Dragon Ball anime. Just forget Moro, forget Granola, go straight to Black Freezer. Just go straight to Black Freezer. That would sell. That would sell so well. Or the next movie is Black Freezer. That's all you do. Resurrection F2. The Return of Frieza's Resurrection. The Reckoning. All that stuff. I mean, we don't really know what's going on in terms of what the end of Z will be, but I don't know. See, this is kind of like why I sometimes am really interested in what the TFS guys would actually have done with Black Freezer. I kind of miss that. I mean, oh well. But Jake Pitt, imagine if they use Revelation F. No, hardly. By the way, Revelation F will be back in September. So, I mean,
it took us longer than we assumed, but there was a lot of like personal issues
Yeah,
that we
exactly.
that we both had. So
Yeah, same goes for R&R really. There are a couple of actors who are, starting to make it big in the real world and in terms of the proper acting business, and I wish them all the best and I absolutely salute them, and that's why I hire actors, because I want to actually see them grow and prosper. And if they're moving on, that's absolutely fine. So R&R, don't know what's going to happen with that, but we definitely want to give it a good ending with the cast that we have. So we definitely have that. But yeah, we definitely want to have Revelation F come out in season 3. I have started recording, but I had to change a couple of actors, and I have had seen. I really want to bring to life the interaction of Shiraz and Frieza in the same body. I can't wait for that to come out. But yeah. So I think there's not really much else to say. Don't worry, folks. The stream will be going live, and there will be an archive about it. But if you just joined us, suffice to say, there are a couple of tidbits in here, but not really much else has changed. That's the long and the short of it, really. But don't worry, we'll be back next month, and hopefully there'll be some more to go off of. But until then, folks, just take it easy, see you around, and stay tuned for tomorrow's discussion. Bye, folks.
bye.